Hi Soul Family, this is LaTonya with Sagii Soul. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. We are in Aries season. Happy birthday Aries, but now I'm on to earth signs. I just finished Virgo and Taurus, now I'm on to Capricorn. Capricorn, before I get started, let me say thank you to all of my old subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. So family, you should be doing equal gift exchange, energy exchange. I mean, if you want to send gifts. Equal energy exchange, right? Like in the comments, subscribing, especially if you've been coming here. Equal exchange, whether it's donation, equal exchange. What you take in, you take out. What you take in, you take out, right? That's how we all grow as one, the I am. All right. Thank you for subscribing, the shares, the likes, the dislikes, the comments, the personal stories. The personal stories help to heal others who are going through the same situations, similar situations, and those who will be coming up behind the energy. So Capricorn, we're still in March, never too late. I would like to read your horoscope for the month of March, right? I know we have a week or so left, but better late than never. So Capricorn, and it reads, as some of the tension eases, you could feel emotional. Take a beat to check in with your body to see if there's anything you need to change. You could be challenged to add more physical activity to your routine. Make good choices. Your rewarding days were the 7th and the 8th. Your challenging days were the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd. Yes. So hopefully you're on your way, Capricorn. You're in your lane. You're making good decisions. Right? You're adding a little movement to your activity, whether it's yoga, meditation, hiking, walking, biking, doing those things that keep you centered, bowing down to the Most High God every day. Prayer, meditation, going on in nature, it's all the I am, it's all the divine still, right? Having the attitude of gratitude that each day you wake up, you're alive in this pandemic that's been going on for how long? You're able to create, manifest, do great things with your hands, your mind, writing things down, writing your goals out, reaping what you sow, that so that when you lay seeds right now, you'll see that growth in the fall. You'll see that growth next spring, right? Making those steps so that when you get to a certain point and you bow down and ask God, the angels, your ancestors to come and help you, they meet you halfway because the work is evident. What you've done, it shows. You're not sitting on your sofa waiting for someone to come down the alley, around the corner, and knock on your door and find you. Right? You have to go out and get it. And I'm talking to Capricorns who already know this, because you should be about your money. You should be about your success. You should be a leader. Starting your own business corporation, whether it's online, whether it's door to door. You should be that millionaire, that next door millionaire, that next door billionaire. So let's get it. All right, let's get it. 2022. Let's not wait. We don't have time to wait. We don't have time to wait. We don't know what's to come, so why wait? So check your moon sign, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, everything in your native birth chart that make up who you are. Who are you? Where should you be? What's your passion? What's your thing? What would you be good at? Who would you? That's your homework. Anyway, I'm going to bring you down. Let's go ahead and get into your pre-shuffle. So I hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you're staying focused on your mind, meditation, yoga, exercise, hiking, walking, biking. So when I pick up the deck, Capricorn, I have the 6 of Cups. Past life connections, past life soulmates, twin flames, twin rays. That true, good, fond memories of love, especially when the 6 of Cups is in the upright. Now, when it's in the reverse, that's that past life connection, but wasn't that fond of a memory, wasn't that great of a connection, those people just didn't do you right, you just didn't gel right with those people, right? Always felt a disconnect with them. Always felt a certain eeriness or unsettling feeling, right? You know that. Learn to read energy. If you don't know energy, when you walk into the room, see how you feel each time you walk into a room with certain people. Learn to read energy. Okay, let's do one more. I'm going to cut the deck. The alien, which is actually the hermit in the reverse. So some of you are super quiet. Hopefully there's no depression there. There's just being super quiet. You also have the 8 of Cups. You also have the World, Major Arcana in the upright. You also have the 4 of Pentacles. You also have the Hangman, Major Arcana, in the upright. You also have the Princess of Swords, which is just like the Page of Swords. It's in the reverse. And you also have the King of Cups in the upright. All right. So I'm talking to Capricorns who are about their money, had so many options, so many opportunities. Now you're quiet, quietly reflecting, or maybe in a state of semi-depression about the opportunities, about the choices you made. On the board we have the Hermit, Major Arcana Virgo. We also have the Hangman, Major Arcana Pisces. We also have the World, Major Arcana Scorpio. We also have the King or Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Swords, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We also have Pentacles, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And we also have, okay, I just said Cups, right? So we have Pentacles on the board, right? This King, though. To the outside world, some of you have this hard display of, I'm all about my money, I'm all about what makes me happy. But deep down inside, I believe some of you are this King or Queen of Pentacles. Flying high above the rest, doing very well. Some of you may travel, even during the pandemic, across vast lands and countries, and be very diverse, very loving, or looking for love. This is someone who is being divinely guided, someone who is manifesting something that is not yet created. But there is a certain line of quiet or depression here. Because when the Hermit is in the upright, this is someone who goes within to seek knowledge, to find the light, to find their true life path. As you can see, the book of knowledge coming out of the darkness, being almost like this wounded betrayal warrior. But in the reverse, as someone who is quietly reminiscing to themselves, quietly wondering who, what, why. We also have the Eight of Cups. With this particular Eight of Cups, this is almost someone in remorse. As you can see, there's so many options around this person, so many cups, so many choices. And for some of you, these cups, as you can see, they're not very good choices. That could be where this regret comes in. That could be where this certain quietness comes in. Not having made the right choice. Maybe the divine up here with the wings sent you a choice and you kind of tossed that choice aside to chase something that was more handsome, more beautiful, younger, naive, all about sex, all about passion, all about drugs, rock and roll, whoever, whatever, right? But that wasn't meant to be forever on your life path. For some of you, that was meant to be a karmic lesson. Would you pick the blue pill or would you take the red pill, right? So now we have endings. Yeah, sometimes when we don't end things, when we don't end the chaos, confusion, when we don't end all the options, when we don't end all the karmic choices, behaviors, and addictions, well, that's when the divine comes in and ends it for you. That's when things come in and you have those tower moments, right? Where you go through solitude, where you go through depression, when you lose any and everything, and sometimes everybody. Where you have to hit rock bottom to understand what was the purpose, what is the lesson, what is my life path, what should I be doing, what have I been called to do that I've been ignoring, but the signs just keep showing themselves to me. And we also have this Four of Pentacles, right? This gives me almost like a Gemini card, being in two different minds, holding on to small pentacles. When you're a king or queen, when you can create millions and billions, holding on to karmic lessons, people and places and things when you're king and queen and you're supposed to build legacies. That was your blueprint when you partner with the divine as to what you were going to come down into this earth and create, what you were going to be. And some of you I'm not talking to all Capricorns, but someone has been living small here at the Four of Pentacles stage, whether it's a state of mind or energy or the people that you stay connected to. They cannot go with you. They cannot grow with you. Some of them, you know, they're a hindrance. They're connected only by sex and drugs and addictions. That's it. This is a hanging state. Solitude state. For some of you, you're being put into a timeout. You won't make the decision, so the divine strip you of everything, break you down to the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the One of Pentacles, take everything away. Send those karmic lessons on to the next person. They can prey on the next person. Because your lesson was, could they prey on you? So sometimes you're sitting to this timeout, quiet, solitude, so you can self-reflect. This is not a time to take self-pity. This is not a time to dive into depression. This is a time to work on yourself, work on a new career, work on that book, work on relationships that are open, honest, transparent, that are not karmic in nature, that are not just sexual in nature, but things that challenge you and grow you to be who you are to be, things that push you, things that always don't agree with you, people and places that always don't agree with you, right? And for some of you, there's something in your energy here. This Page of Swords, it's like, you know, this person is bad news. Or it's almost like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know how you've gone through something with people, places, and things, and now you're just stuck and stagnant, or you're just waiting. You're waiting to see what those results are. You're waiting to see whatever it is. There's a waiting energy here. And for some of you, I'm hoping you're not receiving bad news, because sometimes when pages are in the reverse, that's bad news, whether it's in health, whether it's in money, whether it's in the people you're dealing with, whether it's in your foundation. For some of you, that could be why there's the Hermit in the reverse, a slight depression, because maybe you received some bad news about health, foundation, a job, a career, a relationship. I'm talking to Capricorns who has to get back on this hover car that hasn't been invented yet. Take your life back. Understanding that the decisions we make, yes, we made those decisions, and now that's a lesson, it's over with. The only thing you can do is go forward. You can never go backwards. So go forward. Try and remember, when were you your happiest? Around what type of people? Around who? What place? What time? Where were you? Who were you talking to? Who were you connected with? What can bring you out of this state of solitude or depression? Who was someone that you can always lean on, and they could lean on you? Or for some of you, maybe you always leaned on others, right? Never took the time to give back to others, never took the time to put energy in others. And now you're finding out that in order to be successful, you have to bond and attract those people who are vibrating just as high as you, or even higher. That is the life lesson sometimes. When you get bad news, that is the life lesson sometimes. Who are those people around you to pick you up when you don't have the money, when you don't have the connections, when you lose the job, the house, the car? Who are those people who are going to be there for you? We don't want people when we're just millionaire billionaires. We want people who were there for you, cheering you along, saying you can do it, believe in yourself, do this, do that, keep going. And that's where your depression is going to end. Not when you're surrounded by opportunists, not when you're surrounded by people that look good, right? People who only for show on the surface. They're shallow, they're not deep. That's when the chaos and confusion comes in, because that's not love, that's for a moment. Those are karmic lessons, karmic relationships. Put on your path to teach you about self-love, self-respect. So Capricorn, there is an ending, but you should have new beginnings. You should be manifesting and calling in those who are vibrating on your level, those who can give you equal reciprocity, those who can give you equal love, equal time, right? Who can share in your wealth. And also those who pick you up when you have nothing, when you lose everything. So never give up. You are a king or a queen, meant to be an empress, standing on millions and billions if you just believe, if you do the work, if you manifest, if you bow down to the Most High God, if you go into prayer, meditation, whatever it is that gets you up and out and back on your hovering car. That has not been invented yet. Maybe that's your invention. Capricorn, this is your reading. Please like, subscribe, of course, share. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sagii Soul. And from one soul to another soul. I love you, soul family. Have a good week.